हॅलो. तर माईक बंद आहे
सर.
वाटतं. माईक बंद आहे.
हाँ सर.
Hello.
हाँ आता है सर.
Okay. I need to repeat then what did I say? Okay. I was telling you about the experimental, experiments of heat transfer. I hope all of you have written the experiments. All of you have written the experiments, the write-ups. These write-ups are already available on the website. Website is already available. You can download it and then write it. Keep the write-ups ready. And in the actual experimentation, in the actual practical session, we will conduct the experiment. We will note down the readings. I will show you what are the calculations, how to perform the calculation part. And then you can simply, after calculating, you can simply put down the numbers into that write-ups and your journals will be ready. So this is all about our way of conducting the experiments in heat and mass transfer. Out of that, one of the experiment that we have already conducted in the last session, last practical session. So the calculation, only the calculation part of that was missing. I mean, I have not explained. So now I'm going to explain the calculation part of that first experiment, that is the determination of thermal conductivity of insulating powder. Here there is a general discussion or a general outline of the thermal conductivity and the insulating powder. And here he has given some thermal conductivities of some of the materials like copper or silver. You can see the silver, copper, aluminum, which are considered to be very good conductors of electricity as well as the heat. Tungsten, brass are also good conductors. And here onwards the bad conductor starts. So that is the thermal conductivity is less than 1.2, 3.58, and so on. The air has the lowest thermal conductivity among these given insulators. And here is the block diagram. You can see the block diagram over here. The outline diagram of the thermal conductivity of insulating powder experimental setup. So this is the block diagram. As we have seen, we were varying the voltage supply. We were controlling the voltage supply. The supply voltage was controlled with the aid of a thermostat, with the aid of by rotating the knob. We were controlling the voltage, supply voltage over here. Next, as the supply voltage is thermostat is over here. This is what the thermostat. So thermostat, with the aid of thermostat, we control the supply voltage across this resistance wire. You can see the heater over here. The name heater is mentioned over here. This is basically a resistance wire over here, fitted over here. This, you can see this is zigzag. This is the resistance wire, or so the heating wire, and it's taken out and given to the supply bank. So voltage across this heater can be regulated with the aid of a thermostat, and that voltage we can measure over here. That voltage, actually this is not the correct notation of providing the voltmeter over here. The voltage provided across this heater is given over here. Next, we can measure the voltage reading, and we got the voltage reading to be about 50 volt. We set it fixed, and for this much voltage we found the current to be equals to 0.152 ampere. So these are the readings I had noted down in the last experiment. The current was 0.152 ampere was the current. So these were the readings we have taken. Next, we have different thermocouples fitted. Thermocouple number 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 thermocouples are fitted on the inner surface of the sphere, and other thermocouples starting from 5, 6. This is T5. This is T6. This is T7, T8, T9, and T10. These 3, 4, 5. How much? 6 thermocouples have been fitted on the outer surface of that sphere, outside the insulator, so as to measure the surface temperature at the outer surface of the sphere. So we are going to take down this average of T1, T2, T3, T4. I mean, we will take down the average of all these temperatures, and we will treat it as equal to Ti, which is the temperature of inner surface of the sphere, Whereas we are going to take down the average of T6, T7, T8, T9, T10. So whatever the number of thermocouples are there, so 6, oh no, I'm sorry, I got one more term is missing, that is T5. T5 to T10 thermocouples divided by 6. So that will be the temperature of the outer surface of the sphere. So that will be TO. So all these readings we are having, we have conducted that experiment last time. Now this is the experimental setup. Here they have given the explanation about the experimental setup, the safety precautions that I have already explained you in the last session, the procedure, whatever the procedure we need to follow, that has been given. Now the given data over here is the radius of inner copper sphere is 50 mm and radius of the outer copper sphere is 100 mm. The input voltage, I told you it was 50 volt and input current was 0.152 ampere was the current. And the temperature readings of different thermocouple that I had noted down. Now you might not have written, or see if someone has written, then have you written that? Anyone? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me the readings? So it will be better to follow your readings.
Sir, T1 to T10 na?
Oh yes.
60, 60,
T1 is 60. Next.
60,
60 again.
58,
58.
60,
60.
33,
Okay, ये हो गया T4 तक. Now T5 onwards it is 33. Next.
34,
34.
again 34,
34.
32,
32.
33,
33.
and 33.
33. See, I had given you only the last reading since मैंने वो camera जब on किया था तो on नहीं रखा था. See, here he has given that you need to note down these readings after every 10 minutes. But in actual practice, you need to wait for more than 1 hour or 2 so as to come to the steady state condition. And after coming to the steady state condition, only I had started up the video and the final readings you have noted down over here. Okay, by the way, किसने बताया reading? Who is that?
Suraj Shivtare, sir.
Shivtare, you tell me the voltage reading also. You tell me the voltage reading also.
सर मी आता चेंज केली, तुम्ही सांगितलेली ती लिहिली. मी आता ते इरेज करून आता तुम्ही सांगितलेली दिली.
आणि पूर्वी काय होती?
एक मिनिट सर, मी ते इरेज केली मी आता जस्ट.
Voltage 56 होता सर.
Okay, voltage was 56 volt and
55
current.
sir, 55.
Okay, 55 and current was
0.201.
55 volt and current was 0.201 ampere. Okay, ये है अपनी reading. So actually what happened is I had performed that experiment multiple times. Many times it happened कि like कभी light चला गया, कभी एक reading लिया, फिर दूसरी बार लिया, फिर तीसरी बार लिया. So बहुत सारे मेरे readings है, अभी वो reading मुझे मिल नहीं रही थी. So I got one of the readings, so वो मैंने values ली थी. But as तुमने experiment ये किया है, जो last time मैंने video बनाया था, उस वक्त का अगर reading है तो हम इसी को follow करेंगे. So let us continue this. So heat transfer, see, अब यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? हम यहाँ पे heat produce कर रहे हैं. We are producing heat over here with the aid of heater, and this heat is carried away, or say it is transferred in the radially outward direction through this sphere. The red colored region is nothing but what? The insulating powder. And we know how much is the heat transfer rate over here. This heat transfer rate Q dot has to be equals to voltage supply into the current. So क्योंकि वही तो heat production rate due to the heating coil, वो तो है, हमने जो 12th में या फिर physics में पढ़ा होगा. So Q is equal to V into I, that is equal to it is 56 volt into current is, how much was the current?
0.201 ampere.
0.201. This is 0.201, and this gives rise to, now if I calculate this, 56 into 0.201. Other people should check out my calculator. How much?
11.052.
I am getting it to be 11.56 into 0.201 is 11.256. Is this right? What? So Q is equals to, you can write down over here, this is 11.256 is what the heat production rate. What about T1? T1 is the average of all these temperatures. So I can write down Ti is equals to, how much is Ti? 60, 60, 58, 60. So this is 60 plus 60 plus 58 plus 60 whole divided by 4. So this gives rise to, if you take down the average of this divided by 4, it is coming to be 59.5. This is 59.5 degrees Celsius. So I can take down Ti, that is inner surface temperature, as it is 59.5 degrees Celsius. Whereas temperature of outer sphere, this is TO, is equals to, I'm going to take down this as 33 plus 34 plus 34 plus 33, 34, 34, 32 plus 33 plus 33 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by 6, and this gives rise to how much value you are getting? Yes?
33.167.
Okay, 1 minute. $33.167. That's the correct one. I am also getting the same value. It is 33.167 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to write it over here. 33.167 degrees Celsius. So we got Ti, we got Q, we got heat transfer rate Q dot, we got Ti, inner surface temperature, we got TO, outer surface temperature. Now we have a standard formula for the heat transfer rate through a hollow sphere, and that is Q is equal to 4 pi K Ri Ro into Ti minus To upon Ro minus Ri. So from this, if I reshuffle the terms, I can get the equation for K as equal to Q Ro minus Ri upon 4 pi R1 Ri Ro into Ti minus To. So this can be written, it can be written as, say, this is equals to, I'm going to write down this one, मैं इसको यहाँ पे लिख दूं. Q कितना आ गया अपना? How much is Q? It is 11.256. It is 11.256 into RO. RO कितना है अपना? RO is 100, RI is 50. So मैं यहीं पे लिख देता हूं. RO is 100 mm and RI is 50 mm. Remember that is in mm. Okay, so RO minus RI. So this will be 100 minus 50 into 10 to the power minus 3. Why minus 3? क्योंकि वो mm में है. Whole divided by, this is 4 pi as it is. This is 4 pi into Ri, that is 50 into 10 to the power minus 3 into Ro, that is 100 into 10 to the power minus 3 into Ri minus Ro. Ri कितना है? It is 59.5. 59.5 minus Ro is 33.167. So can anyone tell me how much value of K you are getting? Or do you want to still simplify further? Hello?
0.340.
it is 0.340. Other people, please verify it.
Yes,
What?
0.3401.
Okay, watt per meter per Kelvin. And this is what the value of the thermal conductivity of, this is what the value of the thermal conductivity of our insulating powder. And in the result, you are going to write down the thermal conductivity of given asbestos insulating powder is, over here you will write down, it is 0.34 watt per, this is watt per meter Kelvin. यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा मिस्टेक हो गया. Watt is, W is capital, M is small, and K is again capital, that is Kelvin. Kelvin is the unit of temperature given by the name of the scientist Lord Kelvin, so K has to be capital. Right? Do you understand this? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt to anyone? Hello? And you can see that, see, the asbestos powder has the thermal conductivity 0.23. I repeat, the asbestos powder has, no, he has given in the theory that the asbestos powder has the thermal conductivity 0.23, and we are getting it to be 0.34. I mean, it's close approximation. It's close. I mean, there can be error in the measurement of temperature, voltage, and a lot many parameters. Is that okay? Hello? Is there any doubt to anyone? Yes?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So in that case, I will do one thing. For today, I hope you have written all the write-ups. So अगर write-ups ready है तो ये जो भी मैंने अभी calculation part तुम्हें बताया, take down these readings as the readings for your batch and complete up the write-up. ये write-up as it is लिखना है तुम्हें journals में, ये reading add करना है, observation add करना है, and have the calculations and have the final result. It will not be more than 3 to 4 pages, 2 to 3 pages rather. And I'm going to do one thing. ये अभी video, I'm going to stop the video first of all. Just a minute. Let me stop the recording.